Our reading from the Acts of the Apostles today provides us with yet another example of the heroic faith of St. Paul. This time, he and his companion Silas are stripped naked, beaten with rods, and then thrown into prison. Their crime? Preaching the gospel and freeing a girl from evil spirits. If it were me at this point, I probably would have been overwhelmed by disappointment and discouragement, and perhaps even begun to wonder if God was punishing me for having done something wrong. But what do Paul and Silas do? They stay up late, praying and singing hymns to God in prison. Not one complaint, not one moment of doubt in God's providence, just pure faith and trust in Him. We can take away two practical points from this episode. First, discouragement is never from God. If Paul and Silas gave in to discouragement, they would not have stayed up praying and singing to God, and God in turn may not have caused the earthquake that set them free. Discouragement always works against hope and trust. With hope and trust, one does not look back in disappointment on how something could have gone better, but only looks forward to the good things God has in store. Second, there is never a moment unsuitable for praising God. The 8th century Benedictine monk from England, St. Bede, says the following in reference to Paul and Silas. The piety and energy which fires the heart of the apostles expresses itself in prayer and brings them to sing hymns even in prison. Their praise causes the earth to move, the foundations to quake, the doors to open, and even their fetters to break. Similarly, that Christian who rejoices when he is happy, continues St. Bede, let him rejoice also in his weakness, when he is tempted, so that Christ's strength comes to his aid. And then let him praise the Lord with hymns, as Paul and Silas did in the darkness of their prison, and sing with the psalmist, "You surround me with glad cries of deliverance."